Welcome to hell, baby. It's Broncos fan season, and we are fucked.
Yes.
We're playing the Cardinals later this week, Will, and your boy Carson Strong is now on their practice squad in an odd turn of events.
Yeah. So he is going to end up in Denver, just not how we all wanted.
Yeah, I mean, with Russ and protocol, like we could have been watching him start for the Broncos this week, possibly.
And that's why Nathaniel Hackett needs to be fired.
Fire him and tell Carson Strong is a Bronco.
That's right.
You are listening to That's Good Broncos. We have got a show for you today. And all of the news that we're going to give to you, like most of our games, is bad news.
Almost.
And even after the loss to the Chiefs, the Broncos played both their best football and their worst football of the season. And today's episode just filled with more. A little bit of positive, followed by bigger negative. A little bit of positive, followed by a bigger negative. Would you agree, Will?
Yeah, I think so. I think we have a good mix of both. Fortunately, the positive, there's some positive on the football side. The biggest news, I think, in terms of good news, well, it's not really football related. It's more architecture.
Oh, the stadium reno?
Yeah.
We're going to get flip or flop Broncos Stadium. Love it or list it.
The Property Brothers.
Yeah, the Property Brothers are going to make love to our stadium.
Do you think the Property Brothers have ever kissed, like on accident?
I wouldn't call it an accident.
There's no accident about it.
Call it an accident. I mean, like, could you have sex with yourself?
Yeah, I mean, like, could you accidentally like walk into your twin thinking you were looking into a mirror or something?
Yeah, I can't say we're not twins. I don't want to
No.
object, but
Yeah.
I could see it easy. Today's episode is sponsored by HGTV.
If you want to take bets on whether the Property Brothers have kissed each other,
you can do it at DraftKings. Just use code DNVR when you do. Of course, benchwarmerbrew.com. We just restocked the 8-bit Bronco shirts. We sold out of those fuckers, and now they're back. So if you want an 8-bit Bronco shirt, it's an 8-bit orange team shirt. Good God, Brandon, don't do it. 8-bit orange. Check it. All right, well, we will do all the game picks as well today, quickly. After we get through this Broncos news, we're not going to waste your time today. That's all I'm saying.
No. Should we start with some good news?
We're not going to waste your time by talking about whether or not the Property Brothers have had sex anymore.
Yeah, we're done. We
wasted it. Yeah, we're done. Okay, what was the first one?
We're saving it till the end. All right, let's start with some good news. Broncos owners Greg Penner, Kerry Penner, Rob Walton were at the NFL owners meeting today in Texas, and on their agenda, they were seeking approval for some financing, $100 million to renovate and to upgrade Empower Field at Mile High. That's where the Broncos play. And just a couple of minutes ago, it was approved. So Zach Stevens just tweeted out that the team store is going to be expanded by 3,000 square feet with more checkout areas. So there's going to be shorter lines. We're also going to have upgraded video boards, premium hospitality areas, technology, just says technology. Okay. And concessions. They're going to be, they already have concessions, but I assume they're going to be better.
Do you get better concessions?
More expensive.
Or more concessions?
Hopefully both. Right? And elevators. Cool.
None of those include better football, which is interesting, but
No.
that's okay. I'll take the fan experience improvement to the games I never go to. I think like one thing I would want if I were a fan at a football game is to just be able to have an app on my phone and order any food or drink that I want
Yeah.
from my seat number.
I think you can do that at Levi Stadium, Santa
can
Clara.
you?
Yeah, I believe so.
And then I want it served to me. And I want the person
Yeah.
serving it to me to be dressed classy.
Yes. I want to call him Garcon.
That's right. I want every stadium employee to be in a tuxedo. That would be my preference. That would be classy.
You could buy that for $100 million, I think.
I think you could.
They should all be French, ideally.
Oh, yeah.
Handsome.
Legally
pencil
French.
Mustaches.
Yeah. No
Legally
fake
French.
French. Yeah,
No,
I don't want impressionists.
No
Monet,
Cajuns. Okay? No Cajuns
artist.
and no French Canadians. We want the
right.
real deal.
They got to live in France and work at Mile High Stadium.
Yeah. No green card. So they're always trying to marry your wife to stay in the country.
This French garçon keeps trying to have sex with my wife at these Broncos games, and I do not like it.
He keeps telling my wife that you don't like you have to get married for a green card, but you also have to legally consummate the marriage within the first 2 hours.
Yeah,
which I didn't know was the law, but I'm certainly no lawyer.
Yeah, I guess what I don't understand. So you got to get financing for this. So the league's going to pay for it, I guess.
I suppose so. I mean, it has to be approved.
So there must be like some funding pool that goes to stadium improvements and various things every year.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it sounds like I guess the good news is it's not taxpayer money, which is good.
Sure.
It also sounds like they're gonna there's no new stadium on the horizon, obviously, which I'm cool with.
I think that took a backseat when the Broncos shat the bed this season.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, you're gonna buy a new house if your marriage is falling apart? I don't think
point.
So.
Yeah, it'd be a tough draw to build a new stadium and like not have anyone really actually want to show up and watch the games, which is kind of the case right now.
Yeah. Also, the Fed keeps raising the interest rates, so it's like Walmart's going to take a loan out to build that stadium. Oof. They'll be paying quadruple back every other. I don't know how interest works, but it's not good.
At what point do they just put a Walmart in the stadium? You know how they have like a Starbucks inside the Walmart or inside the Target or whatever? You just put you put the Starbucks inside the Walmart inside the stadium.
There you go. You need some toilet paper, Pedialyte, and new cheap jeans. You
and
can
an
get
optometrist
it at a Broncos game.
Get your eyes checked too.
Yeah. Your hair done. And there's got to be like a McDonald's in the Walmart in the stadium.
Yes.
That I support 100%.
Yeah, that's right. Walmart and McDonald's have the partnership there. I think Starbucks is like linked. I think they got to deal with Target, right?
Yeah. Definitely the Kroger grocery stores and Safeway grocery stores, actually.
I thought Safeway's was Pete's, but I don't know if you have Pete's.
Safeway out here, we got Starbucks.
Well, duly noted.
There you go.
Don't drink Pete's though, or Starbucks. Drink Benchwarmer Brew.
Benchwarmer Brew. If you don't want to vomit when you drink coffee, check out Benchwarmer Brew.
Yes. Did you say next?
Yeah, that's my new way of going to the next topic.
Next slide. Okay, I got some bad news for you. Netane Muti has been claimed off of the practice squad by the Las Vegas Raiders.
Cool.
This is the same guard who was drafted in 2020 and played a good amount of snaps against the Chiefs just last week, and by all accounts played really well. So
Cool.
we just lost a guard, a position where, to be honest, we're not great at, to not only any other team, but a division rival.
Yeah.
So I don't feel great about this. Obviously, we'll be getting Dalton Reisner back soon. Quinn Miners is holding it down on the other side, but I'm a fan of depth on the offensive line. And we just lost a good piece. So this was clearly an oversight, and I feel like George Payton's probably regretting that one.
Yeah, we'll just put him back on the practice squad, even though our line is in shambles.
Yeah, he just had a great game against Chris Jones. Let's stash him on the practice squad. I'm sure no one saw. Whoops. Turns out the Raiders didn't play Sunday, and they were watching. Sorry. Bye-bye.
Cool.
Terrific.
Yeah, it's okay. Our offensive line just notoriously healthy, so that should be fine. Speaking of health, you got any more bad news for us on the injury front?
Yeah, unfortunately I do. So we have a couple players headed to IR. We got Jacob Martin with a season-ending knee injury. There goes another pass rusher. And so, like we said earlier, or a few episodes ago, like we started the season with Javonte Williams, Melvin Gordon, and Mike Boone. Javonte, IR. Melvin Gordon, the Chiefs. Mike Boone. Now he's on season-ending IR. So Boone is gone. Boone's a free agent at the end of the year. Doesn't seem like he'll come back at this point. So we're going into battle next week with Latavius Murray and Marlon Mack.
I can live with that.
Yeah, and they just signed another guy today. I don't know who he is though.
Andrew Beck's still a little banged up. The Mike Boone thing, that doesn't bother me as much as seeing Jake Martin also get hurt, because now our only 3 edge rushers remaining are Baron Browning, Nick Bonito, and Jonathan Cooper.
Yeah, and I feel like Cooper's been playing pretty. He's made plays. I don't know if he's getting pressure consistently, but
no, it's just a depth thing. It's just there's another piece we got to fill at a position that we're already struggling to stay healthy.
God, do you think they're going to need to spend a first-round pick on an edge rusher this year?
I don't know.
Just kind of feels like that's a need every year for some reason.
I would just call Dan Campbell and ask him what he would do in the draft.
God, Dan.
I feel like they're doing it right. They're building it the right way. And it's not just because we're working on a Jared Goff episode and I'm focusing on the Lions.
Dan Campbell, he doesn't even really know what play is being called at any point in time. And that might be the best thing for the Lions.
He's getting distracted by the wave.
Yeah. I respect him so much. I think they should switch over from Hard Knocks with the Cardinals and just go back to Hard Knocks with the Lions for the end of the year.
Yeah. This is what I just mentioned because I was reading through the Goff script again, updating it, and you referenced Jared Goff not knowing which direction the sun set. On Hard Knocks as a rookie. And the rule is, if you're a team that just made the playoffs, you cannot be featured on Hard Knocks, right?
Correct. Yeah, unless you volunteer.
That doesn't make any sense. So you're saying a team that's already kind of got it figured out, that they're playing well, you would rather not have them on your TV show, but you'll take a rookie quarterback and put him on Hard Knocks in front of the world, like a guy trying to learn one of the hardest positions.
Yeah, the first overall pick.
where he's just like, no matter what they do, they're going to get fucking picked apart. And you think that's a better option, throwing a rookie quarterback on there over a team that made the
Yeah.
playoffs?
I think they negotiated that back in with the collective bargaining agreement back in 2011, which they didn't have Hard Knocks that year because they didn't really they had the lockout basically. If anybody remembers that 11 years ago. But yeah, so if you have a first-time head coach, then you can't go on Hard Knocks. If you made the playoffs last year, you can't go on Hard Knocks. So that always whittles the teams down a decent amount. The Lions were a good candidate. If the Broncos keep Nathaniel Hackett, they will be they will probably be
they would be Hard Knocks,
the Hard Knocks team. I don't that would be big ratings for HBO. They'd be all over that. Obviously, you and I would
backdoor deals to make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that brings me to another topic I was going to talk about, which is kind of following the momentum of the almost comeback against the Chiefs. Do you see any scenario where Nathaniel Hackett doesn't get fired at the end of the
year? Not really. I don't think George Payton would be in a rush to fire him. Because I think his philosophy is you got to give people time.
Yeah. Just generally good.
Yeah. And
you got there's one school of thought where you're never going to get anywhere if you don't let people develop and learn on the job. And also, there's a camp that thinks you're falling victim to the sunk cost fallacy where, I've already invested a year in this guy. Now I have to follow it through. Whereas if he's bad, just, cut bait and start over. So,
it's just
bad.
Yeah, no, he's been not good. How much of that do you blame on him versus the circumstances? I don't know. Early in the season, I think a lot on him. Later in the season, as he got better at coaching, I just think there's a lot you couldn't do to right this ship, especially when Russ wasn't playing quite the way you expected. And then I read or saw something somewhere this week that the Broncos kind of changed schematically what they were doing to get Jerry Jeudy more targets.
Yeah, he played the X position at receiver. So, which means he's just playing Cortland Sutton's position with Sutton out. So he was getting snaps on the outside. And Jeudy is usually 60-40, 60% of the time he's in the slot. The other 40, he's split out wide. And obviously, obviously that was that worked.
Yeah. So Sunday. You want to put it on coaching? It's why didn't you guys think of that earlier?
Yeah, why did
probably
they take
the
injury?
Injury stuff with Jeudy probably fucked that all up. But it seems like one of those things maybe you should have tried that quicker when shit wasn't working.
Right. So that's how you learn things too, is just literally falling ass backwards into good situations. But no, it makes sense, I think, with a smaller quarterback who can't see as well over the middle of the field to get a guy like Cortland Sutton playing in the slot, and eventually Tim Patrick next year could say the same thing. And then Jeudy, who's good at getting separation on the outside, where obviously Russ makes his best throws.
Yeah. We'll see. What was I going to say? What the fuck? Throw it to Jeudy more. I'm at the opposite, but I said trade him too. I'm not that smart. I'm not smart enough to do that stuff. I said trade him.
I've always loved Jerry Jeudy. I'll stay on the record that I've been Jeudy from day one, minus before day one.
Yeah.
Years before day one.
When he was born, you were like, this guy put him in the NFL now.
When he was tweeting about Big Bird, I was there.
The doctors were like, "Sir, young lad, please get out of this delivery room and go back to your family.
What are you doing here anyway?"
Yeah. Why are you here, kid? Where are your parents? Okay, so Russell Wilson's in concussion protocol. Don't know if he's going to play.
Yes.
So we might get the electric matchup of Brett Rippon versus Colt McCoy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
that be
if
something?
Russ was healthy, based on the momentum the Broncos had, I would say heading into this Cardinals game that this would be the most embarrassing team to lose to all season long, based on the fact that Kyler Murray's hurt, based on the fact that they're a bad football team, and that you should beat another team that has nothing to play for.
Yeah.
And they got the Cardinals and the Rams coming up
pick too. So
what's that?
They have their first round pick too.
Yeah, so it's probably in their best interest to lose at this point.
Yeah. I mean, Cliff Kingsbury seems like he is probably on the chopping block, right? Well, he did just get an extension.
Yeah.
Interesting move. But yeah, this would be embarrassing, especially if Russ is able to go, like you said. Russell Wilson, well, we did get robbed of the short quarterback bowl.
Oh, man, we did.
That's too bad.
Damn. I would just be waiting for the in-the-game handshake to see who's actually taller.
Oh, yeah, that would be something else. Although Colt McCoy, he's 6'1". Jeez. Yeah. He looks short. He plays kind of short.
Plays short.
But he's of average quarterback height.
Yeah.
6'1" below. Fine. Yeah.
I would literally, metaphorically, kill to be that tall.
No, you'd kill.
Okay. Randy Gregory's back at practice, huh, Will?
He's back.
Just in time to save the season.
He's back, guys. I don't know what to say about this. I mean, I guess Martin out, Gregory back in. Do you think he makes it to the end of the season healthy?
I don't even think he plays this week.
Yeah,
sure, he practices, but they'll be like, he ain't ready.
No, I mean, I think we talked about it before, but we need to be smarter in free agency and get guys who are durable.
Yeah.
And get guys who have don't have a track record of injuries. Obviously, some of it you can't predict, but when it's staring right at you, you got to think twice before handing out long-term deals to guys who are just coming off of their only healthy season or non-suspended season, right?
It's like, give me an older dude who's shown he's healthy every year or played every game.
Yeah, for instance,
a younger guy that has injury history.
Yeah, like I don't mean to say this guy in particular, but like Jerry Hughes. Just like a guy you can count on who is going to be there.
And may or may not try and fight an official after a football game.
Did that just happen?
No, that was years ago. Jerry Hughes screamed at an official in the tunnel saying he was going to beat his ass.
Good for him. Yeah, Jerry Hughes. I
left that clip on my desktop forever, and I just watch it every now and then.
This is his 13th year, and he's played he just doesn't miss games.
Yeah.
It's like
you got to have some of those guys.
Kind of just rather have that at this point. Like guys like that who are going to – he's got 8 sacks. He's 34 years old. He's got 8 sacks for a Texans team that never has the lead.
Yeah.
Fuck, damn. It's like stop trying to hit home runs sometimes and just settle for a single or a double. That's what free agency is to me. Like just getting those guys like right in the middle tier that don't cost too much.
Yeah. I think like the exception kind of is wide receivers right now.
Interesting.
But even them, you want healthy guys. I'm not saying not, but like we've watched what Devontae Adams has done for the Raiders, what Tyreek Hill's done for the Dolphins. It seems like if you have an opportunity to grab one of those type of players, and that wasn't even free agents; those were trades, right?
Both trades,
So,
that involved.
You're right.
I think both multiple first-round picks.
Yeah.
So I mean, those guys, the healthy guys, don't. I guess they don't really hit free agency
as often
because they're not defective.
Yeah. You know who almost never hits free agency in terms of healthy positions? Is linemen.
Yeah, it just doesn't really happen because there just aren't that many good ones. And when you find one, you got to keep them.
All right. Also, the Broncos released McTelvin Agim.
Yeah, 2020 third-round pick. Gone. One of the last Elway picks.
So was he 2020 as well?
Yeah. So we lost 2 of them. Judy, stock up. Muti, obviously stock down. Stock up with the Raiders. Agim, stock down. Okwebanam, stock plummeting. Stock's never been lower.
Yeah, because he was active last week, right?
Yeah, and he played. Guess how many snaps he played in?
2.
Yeah.
Oh,
2 snaps.
God,
it's probably blocking.
I would like just one explanation of why they don't use him or play him. Just one.
He had to have had relations with somebody's wife. You're right. I mean, he's good. I thought he's good the first 2 years.
Does he not understand the offense like at all? Can you not just put him in for like a handful of plays and like just run these routes? Russ, look for him here.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like he seemed like he grasped Pat Shurmur's offense.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So. It's bizarre. And finally, and just another dumb piece of news.
Yeah.
What do you have about our corner?
So they're voting for the Pro Bowl right now. And Patrick Surtain. We all know him. We all love him. One of the best corners in the league. Just had his first interception against Patrick Mahomes. He's getting beaten out in Pro Bowl votes by Mr. Pass Interference himself, Sauce Gardner.
Good God.
Disgusting. I hate it. I went into the season loving Sauce Gardner at Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't like him anymore. I don't like what's happened here. I don't like that he's immune to pass interference calls. He's kind of the reason we lost to the Jets. I wish we had that win right now. And I don't like that he's getting more love than Pat Surtain. Pat Surtain, he's the anti-Sauce Gardner. He doesn't draw attention to himself. He doesn't play on an East Coast team. He doesn't play in a big market. Just kind of does his business. He doesn't make big plays necessarily because no one's testing him very often. I don't know. He does get called for PI when he interferes. This hurts. This hurts because this is going to be a case where I think Surtain might not even make the Pro Bowl, or it'll be an alternate, and he's going to get first or second team All-Pro over Sauce Gardner.
Fine.
Which is obviously cooler.
You want that more, but
yeah.
Would have been nice to have one player go to the Pro Bowl for the Broncos, and if you had to make a case for somebody who could actually get in, it would be Pat Surtain.
Yeah,
maybe Draymond Jones, but
Draymond Jones. I would bizarrely, obviously not on the radar at the beginning of the year, but Alex Singleton's been really good.
Yeah.
Wish we had.
Fair enough.
Wish we had 2 of him. We kind of do, Josie Jewell.
Yeah, we do.
They're the same guy.
Except Josie Jewell can pick off Pat Mahomes twice in the same game. Only guy to ever do that.
Yeah. No, it's very true, and we lost. Incredible.
You know where I've never lost, Will? DraftKings Sportsbook. That's a lie. I have lost, but I make my bets responsibly and smart. Just use code DNVR when you sign up over at DraftKings, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. And right now, new customers can win $150 in free bets. All you got to do with our code when you sign up, DNVR, is bet $5 on any pregame money line wager. And if your bet hits, $150 in free bets is all yours. Now, if you want to up the stakes just a little bit, try some of the same game parlays in DraftKings. You know what to do. You combine multiple bets from one game, like which team will win and by how much. And if you hit on those, you got a shot at bigger winnings. And I told you for that pregame moneyline wager last week, I said, go against my team, take the other team to win. You would have cashed in. Again, DraftKings, safe, secure, reliable. You know you can deposit and withdraw your money whenever you want. Code DNVR.
Is that true?
New customers, $150 in free bets if your pregame money line wager hits. See the show notes for details. Some restrictions may apply. All right, we're gonna pick the games very quickly in a minute here, Will.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to laugh with you because I sent you a handful of screenshots one night.
Yes.
I think last Friday night, and I may have been drunk when I sent those. And
I might have been drunk when I got them. So
cool.
Probably,
I assume. And I was at the DNVR bar that night. But
nice.
So we did a video about Andy Reid and how he screwed the Broncos, and I suggest you check it out because I didn't really know that the Chiefs were heavily interested in Paxton Lynch. And if I did know it, I forgot. And in that video, I jokingly said, because it goes to Josh Allen, and I referenced Josh Allen, and I'm like, and Josh Allen, of course, is the one quarterback who all Chiefs fans are willing to admit is better than Patrick Mahomes. It's just a fucking joke. But boy, did it piss off. There's like the number one thing people say, like, what Chiefs fan has ever said that? Like, oh man, I forget how seriously people will take. It doesn't matter. It's just like everything.
No. Yeah.
Take it too serious. And the more I saw of those comments, the more I enjoyed just sneaking that in there for fun. Not a funny joke, nothing like crazy, just a little.
You're just poking the bear.
Just poking the bear a little.
Poking the bear a little bit.
It was so easy.
Yeah, I like that. That script was from a Chiefs fan who reached out to me, Gary Hamilton on Twitter, who just had a really good idea and a good script. And we'd like to thank him for that.
Yeah, somebody said maybe you should have a ghostwriter do all your episodes, which I think was a joke, but I gave him credit at the beginning of the episode. So technically that doesn't make him a ghostwriter, right? Like,
no, I think the whole point of a ghostwriter is that they don't have their name attached to it, hence the ghost part.
Yeah. They might. I don't know if they were serious, but I was like, wait, what? I was like, I put that in there. I was like, yeah, I definitely shouted him out.
No, it's definitely a case of someone not knowing what words mean.
Oh, okay. Fucking hate the internet sometimes.
Yeah, geez, no kidding. God. YouTube. But
I also love it.
YouTube is obviously, they've decided I'm too powerful, and now they're banning me.
Will's got a second channel already.
For everybody who's tired of me shouting out my first channel, Will Sucks at Games, I've got another one. It's called Built to Will, like the band Built to Spill, but Will. And it's for like movie reviews. So if you're interested, if not,
it's very good.
Sure.
Already getting critical acclaim for the movie he reviewed by the people who made the movie. Built the Will. Subscribe. When you do subscribe, it may show up that he has no videos there. That's just great. Not true.
Yeah. And also shout out to Johnny Barker, who edited the first video for me and just really knocked it out of the park.
Yes.
He does some of our videos, obviously, but yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, he's working on the 2008 season recap right now.
Just a talented bastard, that guy.
With pretty much all my shorts. So yes. All right. Well, we're ranked number 20. 80 points last week.
Yeah.
We took a bit of a dip. We got a change atop the power rankings here. Steve Tarr falling out of first place to RJ Lawson. And it's just one game there. Wow. And then a few guys in third place. Got Kevin there. Look at Phantasm. I don't think I knew Phantasm's name was Tyler.
I think I knew that.
Did you?
I might just, I do now.
But he's climbing back up in there. Where are we? Where are we? Damn it. There we are. 20th. Okay.
We're on page 1.
We're first pagers, front pagers. We're going to make our picks this week. No bye weeks. A lot of teams playing. Niners, Seahawks. Thursday night football. Already ranted about how stupid it is to have Thursday night games this late in the season. And now the 49ers, Brock Purdy, day-to-day game time decision with an oblique injury. So they could be down to their 4th string quarterback.
Yes, so we have Saturday games too, right? So just put them all on Saturday, maybe.
Yeah, there's 3 games on Saturday. It's just ridiculous.
Shit, I forgot that they started doing that again. I actually do like that. It's kind of fun.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
But
I don't want it. I have no days to not be around football. Anyway.
That's true.
God, if Brock Purdy doesn't play, I don't know about this game. But
yeah, well, it's Josh Johnson who's experienced, probably the most experienced in terms of backups.
Yeah,
I like the
Niners
right
now.
Yeah,
they're clicking.
They are.
And I just listened to Richard Sherman talk about Kyle Shanahan, and he was just saying like his attention to detail is insane, and it's for like every player on the team. He's like, he'll be out there talking to practice squad guys, telling them like, you're doing this thing wrong with your technique here. You need to work on that. He's like, that's what I respected about him. It wasn't just like, how do I make my quarterback better every week? He's like a coach who really focuses on making everybody better. So the fact that Richard Sherman didn't talk shit about him speaks very highly, I think, of Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah. He talks shit about almost everybody else.
All right. Colts, Vikings, Jeff Saturday, coaching on a Saturday. Well, could be an X factor.
Yeah. Give me the Vikings.
Yeah. I think they're going to have a strong bounce back game. Although, like the Colts, like the Broncos, we know they're a bad team, but their defense has been just tough all year. So, credit, Indy. Ravens, Browns.
Yeah, I actually like the Browns here.
Is it because we have no idea who's playing quarterback for the Ravens this week?
That's part of it. The Ravens just strike me as a very fraudulent 9-4.
Okay.
A little bit due to the quarterback situation, but you know.
Yeah.
Give me the Bills. I just don't see the Dolphins sweeping Buffalo.
In Buffalo in a game that's supposed to be very cold.
No.
Dolphins reeling a bit. And in a game like that, you'd want to be able to run the ball really well, and we're just not sold the Dolphins can. And Jeff Wilson was a little banged up last week. I don't know. Falcons, Saints. We got Desmond Ridder coming in for Hotlanta.
Yeah. Marcus Mariota left the team. I think maybe it was because of the birth of his child, but he just kind of left.
He's getting knee surgery too. He's on IR now.
Yeah. Geez, this is tough because I'm curious to see the Falcons with Ridder. I have no interest in whoever the Saints are putting out there.
I think it's Andy Dalton again.
I think so. Sure, why not? Who cares?
What kind of like? What does that say about Dennis Allen? Like,
yeah, he's gonna probably get fired.
Yeah, it's one of two things. Either he's very smart and good coach and knows, like we've said for a very long time, that Jameis Winston is just a horrible quarterback.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't have the balls to put Jameis Winston in there, because even though he is a horrible quarterback, he can do some crazy shit every now and then.
Right. They're probably the most irrelevant team this season, the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, they got nothing sexy about them.
No, they don't even have their first round pick, which is in the top 5, which obviously we can say about our own team as well.
Haha, at least we got Russell Wilson. All right.
Give me the Eagles.
I like the Eagles.
Yep.
Over a Bears team that has nothing to play for.
They have something to play for, and it's not it's the draft.
Yep. All right, Lions.
Give me the Lions.
This might be the game of the week.
Lions.
Go Lions.
Give me the Lions.
Oh man. How many points did the Lions got to score against the Jets to really just be completely enamored by their offense?
27.
That's fair. Jets defense is really fucking good.
They're tough. 27 on the road would be very, very impressive.
Let's see how Amon-Ra St. Brown handles being held by Sauce Gardner every play.
Yeah. Good point.
Wow. Steelers, Panthers. Panthers still in the playoff race here.
They actually control their own destiny.
Yeah.
Because they already beat the Bucks, and they have the Bucks on the schedule at the in the stretch run here.
Yeah. You got Pickett coming out of concussion protocol. Just give me the Panthers, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Why not? They're kind of playing hot.
Yeah, I think I saw if the Steelers lose, they'll have their first losing season since 2003.
I think didn't Steve Wilkes already, and I think you're right there. I think he's already surpassed his win total from his entire career with the Cardinals.
Wow.
So he had 2 wins there. And now I think he has at least 3 or 4 with the Panthers. He's doing a good job.
He's coached. He's been a head coach for a year and a half, and he's coached 3 first-round draft pick quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Baker, Darnold, and he had Rosen back in Arizona, right?
Right. Yeah. That's funny.
That's kind of crazy stat. Okay. Credit me. Cowboys over the Jags. Ooh, this game I don't think it's 90-10, man. I think the Cowboys will win, but yeah. Jags are looking all right.
I like what I'm seeing out of the Jags. I wish they had Aiden. I mean, I don't wish they had him, but imagine if they had just taken a better player or a more impactful player first overall. I don't know. Yeah, give me the Cowboys though.
All right. Okay, Chiefs over Texans, sure.
Yep.
Ooh, look at this. 49-51.
Give me our boys.
We back on the Broncos, baby. Ooh, the Josh McDaniels revenge game. Again.
Ooh. Yeah, he won the first one.
Game.
He won the first one.
He did. It was one of the few nice things he did for Denver.
Yeah, give me the Patriots, though. I would not be surprised to see the Patriots sneak into the playoffs at all.
Yeah. That's going to hurt the Chargers' chances of making the playoffs if the Patriots do win.
Titans. Give me the Titans.
You're going to take Titans? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
Justin
that's fair.
Herbert is a 500 quarterback. Water will find its level. Social media quarterback.
Yeah.
Give me 2.
I like the Bengals over the Bucks. What's the last thing you said there?
So give me 2 all day, every day.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I could win with Tua and no receivers over Justin Herbert. Okay, Giants, Commanders. This is a funny game. I think the Commanders are better. I really do.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The Giants are going to win. Right. I think the Giants are going to win this game.
Oh, okay. I mean, they just tied 2 weeks ago. The Commanders had a bye last week, so they're literally just getting the Giants in back-to-back games. Just strange.
Yeah.
I think if you have back-to-back or games this close, whoever wins the second one, that's definitely the better head coach, right? Because you get, you're making adjustments immediately.
Yeah, I would say so.
I want to pick the Commanders, but if you feel strongly about the Giants,
I don't. I'm picking like it just feels like they're gonna win. There's no reason for them to win. They're more injured. They're not playing as well. I'm gonna just fucking take it.
Okay.
All right, Rams, Packers, final game. Baker Mayfield versus Aaron Rodgers, just like we drew it up before the season. Monday Night Football.
Rams are infinitely more interesting now.
Yeah.
I'm glad, at least for our viewing sake, that we'll get Baker Mayfield instead of John Wolford on Christmas.
Sure.
Yes, I like the Packers, though.
Yeah, I mean, Cooper Kupp's done. Is Aaron Donald going to play? Like, I don't know. There's so many unknowns. Yeah, I'll fucking take the Packers. That's it. We did it.
We did it.
16 out of 16 picks. They're all correct. We're going to have our best week ever.
Yep.
Check out Built to Will or Will Sucks at Games. See if you can find the video at Built to Will. It's a fun little
it's a little scavenger hunt.
YouTube wants you to do. Yeah, scavenger hunt.
Uh-huh. Thanks, YouTube.
All right. Bye.